Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're learning REST and spread. We'll learn what they are, how to use them, and why they matter in JavaScript. If this helps you out, be sure to like and subscribe. I post beginner-friendly JavaScript tutorials every week. Let's get started. Now in this overview of REST and spread, I have 4 examples, 2 for REST and 2 for spread. Let's go over each one and explain how they work. So REST is going to be used to collect the rest of the values into an array. And we can see that here in this first example. We have a function where we print out names. And when we call print names, we are entering Alice, Bob, Charlie, and Dan. And what happens is when you console.log these names in the console, we're going to see that using REST is going to collect all of the remaining. So the first argument is going to go into the first parameter, and all of the remaining ones are going to all bundle up in others. And we will see that here where we get Bob, Charlie, and Dan. We also can see in another example, here we have a function, and this function is taking in numbers. So this is, we're using REST again, and REST is going to be used within this parameter here. And we're collecting all of these numbers to then run an array. So an array method, numbers.reduce, to add up the total sum. And you'll see that we're going to get back 12 and 15. Now, in addition to REST, we also have spread. And the spread operator is the reverse, essentially. So it's going to expand an array or object into individual values. And we can go ahead and see that here. We have an array of numbers 1, 2, and 3. And with spread, we're going to spread all of these out with console.log nums. And then underneath, we're going to try two different options. We're going to do math.max using spread with nums and without. And you'll see that we can't get the max of an array because an array isn't a number. And so this option is not going to work. We're actually going to get back not a number, which makes sense. But since we're using spread, we're able to space these out 1, 2, and 3. And math is then able to work correctly, and we get back 3 as the max. As a final example for spread, we have a few options here, so I want to show you. So first, for starters, we have the option with spread to be able to copy and get back the original in a different variable. And so here we have an original array, and we are then, spreading out the values of original into copy, into a new array. And we're able to see that we are getting a new array, and it's not going to modify the original. And so what's happening here is that we are showing copy as an array. We're then adding 4 to the back of it. And then we're displaying both copy and original. And you'll see that original still is 1, 2, 3, and copy is 1, 2, 3, 4. And we see that here. We show copy. We then show it after we push 4 to the back of the array. And then we're showing original, which is 1, 2, 3. So spread works with arrays, but also works with objects. And let's take a look at that. So here we have 2 examples of objects. And the first object we have is a user. And so in addition to copying arrays, we also can copy the key values within another object. And so we're doing the same thing. We're cloning the object essentially and spreading out the key value pairs within user. And then we're showing cloning by console.log. Now below, we're also doing the same thing. We're spreading out both default and settings and putting into a final object. And you'll notice in this example that we have language twice. And so language is going to get updated by the most recent value. So language is going to be French. And so we're going to go ahead and see that. We have these objects, and we can actually go ahead and here and run this again so we can see the object. We have name, Alex, age 30, and then also theme, light, language, French, as we saw. So REST is used to gather multiple values, and spread is used to expand arrays or objects into individual items or key value pairs. These tools make your code shorter, cleaner, and easier to manage, and are super useful in React where you're passing data with props.